every 20 minutes. It's your statewide Alabama Weathercast.
I'm meteorologist Bill Murray here in the Weather Center at the Alabama Weather Network, and I'm glad you joined me on this Friday morning for this update on the Alabama weather situation. And here's what we're watching. We've got a hot day across the state of Alabama today. Mid-90s this afternoon for many locations. Some strong to severe storms late tonight, and that's mainly what we'll be focusing on. And then some mostly dry and warm conditions for next week. A quick sky cam tour across the state. Florence, Alabama, 82 degrees now with a milky, hazy sky up in the northwestern corner of the state. You notice that dew point at 71. Mount Cheaha, a little cooler at the state's highest point, 75 degrees at this hour. A dew point of 69 there. You'll notice this trend as I continue. The dew point 70 in Montgomery, a temperature of 85, a beautiful blue sky in Alabama's capital today. And let's go south to Dauphin Island. Just a few scattered clouds over the Gulf. 84 degrees at this hour on Alabama's Gulf Coast. Here's the SPC's severe weather outlook for later tonight. They've got a marginal risk. That's the level 1 out of 5 for the north central counties of the state. Generally along in north of US 278, a level 2 out of 5, the slight risk for the extreme Tennessee Valley counties of North Alabama. That risk disappears tomorrow. A cold front is approaching Alabama. That's going to be the reason that we're dealing with strong to severe thunderstorms. Temperatures across the state right now are in the 80s, lower to middle 80s across the entire state of Alabama. Andalusia checking in at 87 right now as the state's warmest location. And we were talking dew points, and these are very moist dew points. Summertime readings, as we would expect, generally in the upper 60s in a few spots, but mostly lower 70s, indicating a very humid air mass across Alabama. Highs today across the state are going to be in the middle 90s in many locations, like Montgomery at 95, Birmingham at 94, Huntsville at 94. Gulf Shores may be the odd location out at 87 with a little bit of a sea breeze helping out. Now, Friday night football should be in pretty good shape at 9/10 of the locations across Alabama. It'll be warm and humid as we've been talking about, but temperatures will be falling into the 70s during the games. We will deal with a small chance of showers and thunderstorms in the very northwest corner of the state. The rest of North Alabama, North Central Alabama, you get away with the games tonight just fine. For South Alabama, the weather will be just beautiful. A little warm and humid, so remember to dress appropriately, hydrate, and all those things, but it'll be a great night for football across Alabama. Now for tomorrow, our UAB Blazers travel to Annapolis to take on Navy. A few showers are in the forecast at the Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. Temperatures will be in the 80s during the game, but if you're lucky enough to be going to the big ball game, temperatures in the 80s, wear a little rain gear. Auburn will be entertaining Ball State tomorrow evening at Jordan-Hare. Temperatures falling into the 70s. As you'll see during the pregame activities, we may deal with a shower or thunderstorm, and a shower could show up, especially during the first half. Tomorrow we'll be watching for that. I think we could deal with a shower, especially pregame in Tuscaloosa, but most of the showers should be gone by game time as Alabama takes on Louisiana Monroe. And this is where the crux of the forecast is right here in our Futurecast. About 7 o'clock tonight, we'll see showers and thunderstorms developing ahead of this front, nearing the northwest corner of Alabama. And I'm a little concerned about our friends that are going to be attending these high school games in Lauderdale, Colbert, maybe Franklin counties, in this 7 to 10 p.m. time frame tonight. So just keep a very close eye on your radar app. The Alabama Weather Network app will keep you informed, especially if lightning enters the forecast, and we'll be watching it here very closely for you on the network. As we get into the midnight and early morning hours, this activity will begin to weaken as the support sort of moves out. But as the front pushes south, More showers and storms will form over the north central part of the state during the pre-dawn hours, moving into the I-20 corridor around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then that activity weakens. More activity pushing into Alabama by 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, first in the northwest corner, moving through the Tennessee Valley, approaching the I-59 corridor here by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. This upper support begins to move away, and these showers also weaken. But we'll have these shower chances with us as you get ready for your pregame activities around Auburn. We'll deal with that. You see Tuscaloosa fairly clear here, but these showers will weaken as we get into the evening and overnight hours, Saturday night and Sunday. Now, if you've followed the weather in Alabama, instability is something we always check. That's the fuel for thunderstorms. This is the energy. And you see at 7 o'clock tonight, there's still a good bit of energy available. We wouldn't that's not unexpected. But as we get into the overnight hours, that energy sort of wanes, and that helps us. We don't think we're going to have widespread severe thunderstorms by any means, but that instability will increase again tomorrow. That will allow those widely scattered thunderstorms to flare back up. We'll watch for those during the day. We'll be tracking them on Saturday, but they'll wane during the evening hours on Saturday night, and they'll be gone by Sunday as this front pushes on through. Now, the combination of the energy and shear, is what we'll be watching for, and the best chances for that tonight will be in the areas outlooked by the Storm Prediction Center over northwestern and northern Alabama after midnight tonight and before sunrise tomorrow. So that's when our best chances are. The rainfall outlook, not very impressive, generally less than 1/2 inch over the Tennessee Valley counties. Everyone else generally getting less than 1/4 inch from this system. Now, we are tracking this one tropical wave. We've been watching it for several days. The Hurricane Center now gives it a 90% chance of developing. 2 camps have developed in the models. The GFS, the American model, brings it into the Eastern Caribbean. The European still turns it to the north. We'll be watching with great interest as the next few days develops. This is the 7-day forecast. A few strong storms over North Alabama tonight. Your hottest day is today. We get into a warm and dry period over the next several days with those lower dew points behind that cold front. Overnight lows will fall back into the 50s to near 60 degrees. For South Alabama, the relief is not as pronounced, but it's there. Temperatures in the afternoons will fall back into the 80s by early next week. Overnight lows will fall back into the 60s.